What's up, everybody? It's your boy Thomas, aka Stewypnewton. You can check me out on feedmericeball.com. Checking in right now with Reala Realz TV. Go subscribe to Reala Realz TV. But right now, I want to tell y'all about the Black Panther movie, man. Just give my quick review. Check out the Black Panther shirt. I had to get it. But this is going to be a non-spoiler review. I just want to tell y'all how I feel about the review and everything. But first off, Black Panther, man, was crazy, man. I think Black Panther is probably one of the best Marvel movies that came out. I think Black Panther is just, like, dope. Like, the movie was dope on so many levels, from the simple fact of how Wakanda looked, how Killmonger was. Like, let me first off and say, like, I'm not even a big, like, Michael B.Jordan fan, but, like, he made me really, like his character as Killmonger. He did a great job. I guess what I can say about the whole movie in general, like, as not spoilers, like, it's not a lot to spoil, but more so the context is what might spoil it for some people. But like Black Panther, it's so many people are saying it's just a movie, but I mean, like, we have to take into consideration we have rarely seen like a lot of black superheroes. Like, I mean, I grew up in the era of black superheroes, like people like Meteor Man, Blank Man, Spawn, and Blade. So I know all about these dudes who are already making movies, and even Disney giving us superheroes on Disney. So I mean, it's different, and it's about so much things that are going on with how we rarely see a lot of like positive role models of black men on TV and in movies. So the simple fact Black Panther was just came at the right time that it did. But to go into Black Panther, I think this movie was so different because the way it started, it didn't start off like a regular Marvel movie. A lot of people thought it was going to come in and start like a regular Marvel movie, have the same things like Marvel movies, like they usually do, the beat 'em up, the beat up villains, and go here and go there. But like Black Panther, we saw like T'Challa after his father's death, and if a lot of people didn't see Civil War, then you'll understand Civil War. You'll understand the beginning and about what's going on with T'Challa and how he's becoming the new king of Wakanda. And I think Black Panther, we see so many different levels of between manhood and then the womanhood also. We see that a lot of like, we don't see the normal like love story. Of course, like T'Challa loves Nakia, like that's a story in itself. But I think me personally, how I feel about Black Panther, like, I really enjoyed Black Panther. Like, I knew this movie was gonna be dope for the simple fact seeing Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther in Civil War, and how he came out and busted things down and whooped Bucky and just went in. So I was like, okay, Chadwick Boseman, I already know your movie is gonna be like doper than dope. But like in general, Black Panther, I think Black Panther gives off so much more than like how Iron Man did and how all these other movies like Captain America did. I think Black Panther and Winter Soldier are probably like honestly, the two best Marvel movies. Like, and that says a lot. Like, to me, it has to be maybe Captain America, Winter Soldier, Black Panther, and then maybe this might be a stretch for some people, but Thor Ragnarok. I really enjoyed Thor Ragnarok. Spider-Man Homecoming was really good too. A lot of people might hate me for that, but like Black Panther, it showed off so much black excellence, black creativity. So many people were coming in like trying to hate this movie, but like people were trying to deny this movie so much of what it was, and like it is just a movie, but it means so much for the culture. It means so much for the people. Like, I haven't read a lot of Black Panther comic books, but like I know the basis of Black Panther. I know the basis of a lot of things with the character, and they stuck good with the story. They stuck good to how a lot of the characters are, and good to how Wakanda looks. So I think that worked out perfectly. The fight scenes were great. There's a couple of slow parts in the movie. Don't get me wrong, because every movie has its slow parts. But overall, the storytelling was really good. The dialogue was good. The fight scenes were dope. Just the way a lot of the characters moved, and just the scenery from the Warrior Falls. I think one of my favorite characters is M'Baka. Like that's my boy. Like Winston Duke, he was the most underrated person I think coming into this movie. Like everybody was like going crazy over Chadwick and Lupita and Danny, who Michonne and Walking Dead. So I think like, and then even Killmonger with Michael B. Jordan. But I think none of us really knew who Winston Duke was as M'Baka unless you know the villain Man Ape, who he was supposed to be, but they got rid of Man Ape for things. But there's an article on Vanity Fair when Winston Duke talks about he didn't feel that Man Ape was really like racist at all, and it would have been interesting to see him in that outfit with Man Ape. So that was really good. But I think M'Baku was maybe my favorite character in the movie, and then I guess maybe T'Challa and then Killmonger, and of course I love Dora Milaje. They were just dope. Like every actor they had in this movie was great, from Lupita, Chadwick, Michael, even Forrest Whitaker. Like Winston Duke was great. Like Danny was great. Even Claw, man, I really enjoyed Claw. Like I didn't see that much of him in other movies, but this movie, like he really brought out like that villain side, and even he was funny in the movie too. So I think like if you haven't seen this movie yet, go see it, man. Stop waiting until like everybody's out of the movie theater. You need to share this movie with people in the movie theater, and also with all the people who leave the movie theater. Stay in the movie theater all the way to the end. I know a lot of people aren't like crazy on Marvel movies, but stay all the way to the end. There's 2 post-credit scenes for all you people who don't know. But I just think that this movie is so great for the generation that's coming up, and even for the people that grew up on comic books. And I think that just this movie has so much in it that it's hard to like you can digest it. But I think it's one of those movies, especially for me. I'm gonna see it a second time. Because I think for me, when I saw the movie, I was satisfied with the movie. I really loved the movie. But it's just something didn't sit right with me. Like, it's one of those moments where it's like, okay, there's so much going on in this movie. I have to see it again. It was dope, but I have to still see it again because how much was in it that I might have missed. Like, and I rarely ever want to go see movies a second time unless, like, they come on Netflix or I want the DVD itself, and then I'm like, okay, I'll see it again. But this is one of the first times I really was like, after I saw that movie, I was like, okay, I'm going to see it a second time because I need to see it again. So I just think there's so much in this movie, from the way Wakanda was made, from the character development to how everybody was going. And I think Shuri was also a real MVP. Shuri, Baku, just their characters were great, and we didn't know that much about them going into this movie, so they were just excellent. Like, give up to Angela Bassett for looking beautiful. Like, it was just so much going on. I think we understand vibranium more. We understand the meaning of why vibranium is so dope, with how Shuri was like going into so many things, how she was like understanding, like telling the people like Agent Ross of like how things are made with vibranium and how like everything is created with vibranium. And I think this movie also gives like a very good like story of why vibranium is so important, and it also makes you see like how Africa would be maybe if a lot of colonizers didn't come in. So I think like the idea of Africa being, or Wakanda being where it is, it could be how maybe today would be in Africa if a lot of things didn't happen. And so I just think this movie in general is like excellent. It's great. Go see it. It's hard not to say a lot of stuff without spoilers, but comment below. Go subscribe to Reala Realz TV. You can find me on feedmericeball.com. Check us out. We're always talking about anything nerdy. Follow us, holler at us. I'm Stewypnewton. Hit us up on Facebook at Feed Me Rice Balls. Follow Reala Realz on Twitter. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him right now on Reala Realz TV. Go subscribe. Comment below what you think of Black Panther. Maybe what I should talk about more. What you feel about Black Panther also. But this is Stewypnewton checking out. Boom. Black Panther. Oh.